If you or someone you love is living with diabetes, you probably already know how overwhelming it can be to figure out what to eat. Every website, every expert, they all say something different. But today, we're cutting through the noise. In this video, we're revealing the best and worst diets for diabetic patients, based on real science. No fads, no fluff. Stick around because the foods you're choosing could be helping or seriously hurting your blood sugar. Here's what we're covering today. We'll briefly touch on what diabetes actually is, the causes, the different types, and key symptoms to watch for. Then we'll dive into which diets are best for managing blood sugar and which ones you should avoid at all costs. Whether you're newly diagnosed or you've been living with diabetes for years, this video is for you. Let's start with the basics. Diabetes is a chronic condition that affects how your body processes glucose or blood sugar. And insulin, a hormone made by your pancreas, helps glucose get into your cells. In diabetes, either your body doesn't produce enough insulin or your cells become resistant to insulin, causing sugar to build up in your bloodstream. Genetics, family history plays a role. Obesity and lifestyle, unhealthy diets and lack of exercise contribute. Autoimmune factors, especially in type 1 diabetes. Hormonal changes, gestational diabetes during pregnancy. There are three main types of diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, an autoimmune condition, in which body attacks insulin-producing cells, often diagnosed in children and young adults. Type 2 diabetes, the most common type. Body becomes resistant to insulin. It is closely linked to obesity, poor diet, and inactivity. And third, gestational diabetes. It develops during pregnancy and increases risks of type 2 diabetes later in life. Here are some symptoms that may indicate diabetes. Excessive thirst, frequent urination, unexplained weight loss, fatigue, blurred vision, slow healing wounds, and tingling or numbness in hands and feet. If you're experiencing these, it's worth talking to your doctor. Now let's get into the good stuff, the best diets for managing diabetes. First up, the Mediterranean diet. Why it works? It's rich in healthy fats, lean proteins, fiber, and whole grains. Research-backed studies show it improves blood sugar control, lowers heart disease risk, and supports weight loss. Key foods include olive oil, nuts, fish, leafy greens, whole grains, and fresh fruits. Next, the DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. Why it works? It was originally designed for heart health but is excellent for diabetes due to its focus on balanced meals. Key foods are vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and low-fat dairy. It's low in added sugar, sodium, and unhealthy fats. Moving on to the plant-based diet with a focus on whole foods. Why it works? Fiber-rich plants help stabilize blood sugar and promote satiety. Key foods include legumes, whole grains, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and limited processed foods. Finally, the low-carb diet when done correctly. Limiting refined carbs can help prevent blood sugar spikes, but caution is needed. Focus on healthy fats and lean proteins, not just bacon and butter. Key foods are non-starchy vegetables, lean meats, eggs, avocados, and healthy oils. And now, the diets that can make diabetes management much harder. First, the standard Western diet. Why it's bad? It's high in processed foods, refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and sugar. What happens? Blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance worsens, and weight gain increases. Second, the keto diet for some patients. Why it's risky? While low carb can help, extreme versions of keto are too high in saturated fats and can strain heart health, a concern for diabetics who are already at higher risk for cardiovascular disease. A better approach is a moderate low carb with a focus on healthy fats and balanced macros. Third, liquid cleanses and detox diets. Why they're bad? They are often nutrient deficient and cause dangerous blood sugar fluctuations. It may cause loss of muscle, dehydration, and blood sugar crashes. Lastly, the high-processed vegan diet. Why it's risky? While plant-based diets can be great, ultra-processed vegan snacks, refined grains, and fake meats can spike blood sugar. Here's the bottom line. There's no one-size-fits-all diet for diabetes, but the best diets focus on whole, minimally processed foods, balanced carbs, and healthy fats. Work with your doctor or dietitian to customize a plan that works for your body. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you're managing diabetes, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing what diet has worked best for you. Subscribe for more health tips, and we will see you in the next video.